today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
KCJC Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back. We're here at Panther Arena at Siloam Springs, Arkansas. And Saturday night's matchup between the Lady Cyclones and the Lady Panthers. Siloam Springs coming in this game 6-10, just like the Lady Cyclones. The only difference is the conference record. Siloam is 0-5. The Lady Cyclones 1-4. Of Siloam Springs' 5 losses, we mentioned to you 3 of them have been very close. They've lost 3 of their 5 conference games by 5 points or less. They lost by 5 to BB, by 4 to Alma, and by 1 to Greenbrier. They did lose on Friday night to Little Rock Christian Academy, but last week they actually had a couple chances to win the game against Greenbrier. In fact, after Greenbrier missed a free throw, came down with 7 seconds left, threw a pass on the wing that was knocked away from a trailing defender by Greenbrier from behind and stolen by the Lady Panthers of Greenbrier. And the Lady Panthers of Siloam Springs came up winless in that game, and that's led to their 0-5 record in conference play. We don't have the starting lineups for you exactly for Siloam Springs, but we can give you who we think it's going to be. We think it's going to be 5'5 senior number 5, Lexi Fortner. Brooke Henderson, she's a 5'4 senior. Sydney Moorman, a 5'6 junior. And Jael Herod, she's a 5'10 senior. And we believe it's going to be 5'9 junior Mia Heavener. But sometimes they come out with a 5'9 senior Morgan Weinsberg to start. For the Lady Cyclones, we're expecting the same starting lineup as what they had, but we're not exactly sure on that, so don't want to say that until we come back from our next break. We'll tell you that the Lady Cyclones are 6-10 on the season, also 1-4 in conference play. They won their first conference game. They've lost their last 4. Siloam Springs is coached by Tim Rippey. He's a graduate of Ozark. It's his 6th season here. In fact, he took the Lady Panthers to the state championship game in his first season at Siloam, a loss to Greenwood. They were 14-15 on the season, but they peaked at the right time. Lost the championship game to Greenwood by 8. His dad, some of the people may know, his dad's Ron Rippey. He went to 5 state title games at Ozark, won 3 state titles in girls basketball. Well, they've turned off the lights, getting ready for their starting lineup, so we're going to take a final break, but come back with the Lady Cyclone starting lineup and the tip-off. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, Drew and Mitchell for Pregame Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Pregame Steakhouse, very
Five-day West game between the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers and the Lady Cyclone of Russellville High School.
2614 West Main Street today.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones getting introduced right now. They'll be wearing their road black uniforms with red and white Trim. Lady Cyclones coached by Sherry White, assisted by Chase White. Here are the starting lineups for the Lady Cyclones. They'll start off with 5'8" junior number 2, Sarah Velasquez. 5'2" senior number 3, Kara Davis. Number 5, Maddie Howerton. She's also a senior, standing at 5'5". Number 10, Megan Fleming. She's a 5'7" senior. And number 25, Pilar Handy, the 5'10" junior for the Lady Cyclones. For Siloam Springs, as expected, Alexi Fortner, the 5'5" senior, is the starting point guard for tonight. Brooke Henderson, 5'4" senior, number 22. Number 24, Sydney Mormon. She's a 5'6" junior, had 13 points, leading them in their 1-point loss against Greenbrier. Jael Herod, she's a 5'10" senior for Siloam Springs. And number 44, Mia Heavener, a 5'9" junior. As we said, just one game separates these two. We call it before the turn. What you do is you face your seven teams in your conference. You take one day off, which Tuesday of next week, all the teams in the conference will have off. That's usually built into the schedule in case we have a snow day. And then you play the 7 teams again, only at opposite places. So after Friday, the Lady Cyclones will be halfway through. And even though they're 1-4, not have rose-colored glasses on, Lady Cyclones are okay as long as they beat the teams that beat them, meaning Alma and BB that are contending for that 4th spot. They need to hold serve against Greenbrier and sweep Siloam Springs, and they'll have an excellent chance to secure that 4th seed and make the state playoffs. But they do need a win tonight here against the Lady Panthers of Siloam Springs. Siloam, coached by Timothy Rippey. They're in their home whites with maroon, a little bit of silver trim, and Siloam Springs wins the opening tip. Pressure on the basketball immediately. Sydney Mormon working against Kara Davis. Double team came. Didn't get the steal, but the Lady Cyclones did deflect the pass out of bounds near the end of their bench.
Good pressure defense. Quick hands over there.
Lady Cyclones will be moving left to right as we sit opposite the benches. Underneath us to our right is the student section. Underneath us to our left is the Cyclone faithful that have made the trip down here for the girls' game. Cutting the basket, number 30 is Jael Herod, hits the layup.
Yeah, she got away from her defender and had an easy basket. That's all we was talking about in pregame. We've got to stop things like that.
Yeah, that was a screen. Not much you could do unless you play a little bit of help defense. Lady Cyclones trying to answer. Left wing three-pointer won't go. With the rebound on the backside is Henderson. Double teamed in the backcourt. Almost a steal there, but the Lady Cyclones unable to get it. However, pressuring in the backcourt. And let's see, with the basketball is Fortner. Has it knocked away, and Fleming has it. Pass ahead to Handy on the right side. Lost it. Got the dribble back. That's why they didn't give her a traveling violation call. Here's a three-pointer by Velasquez. No good, but the Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Kara Davis on the left side fakes a 3, drives inside, kicks it out. Fleming, she'll try her hand at 3. No good. Off the back of the iron with the rebound is Sydney Mormon.
Well, the Lady Cyclones had 3 looks at the basket.
All the way down the floor, layup by Jael Herod. It's good. She was snowbirding there. Got the layup, and Siloam Springs leads it 4-0.
Oh, yeah, she was standing down underneath the basket and just waiting for the long pass.
And when we say snowbird, what we mean is she wasn't playing defense. She was already at half court. The Lady Cyclones were on the attack, just staying back. Something Lady Cyclones may have to contend with. Here's a three-pointer miss from the left wing. Open looks, just nothing falling. Siloam Springs with the rebound. In the front court is Mormon. In the corner, three-pointer by Fortner. This one a little short off the iron. Underneath is Herod, and she puts it up and in. Jael Herod, Lady Cyclones trailing 6-0. Well, the good news is Lady Cyclones are getting some open looks and some open shots, but they've missed all 4. Velasquez in the lane, shot up, it's good, and she drew the foul.
Yeah, good shot by Sarah. She had the ball. She took one dribble and hit it off the backboard and drew the foul. Great maneuver in the lane.
Foul's called on Sydney Mormon, and sometimes when those long shots, even if they're open, they're not falling. What you can do is get a little closer, and that's what Velasquez did. Free throw is good. The three-point play cuts the Panthers' lead in half. 6-3 is their lead. They beat the press this time, but the ball knocked away from behind. The Lady Cyclones have it on the steal. Trailing 6-3. Here comes Kara Davis in the front court for Russellville. Dribbles to the right side at the elbow, gives it to Pilar Handy. Cutting down left side lane, her shot blocked, but Mia Havener is also going to get whistled for her first personal foul. Be the second team foul on Siloam Springs.
That's what we was talking about, having Handy work the inside, and she did it perfectly and drew the foul.
First free throw on the way is good by Pilar Handy. A lot of misses when we talk about if you're listening to this game, but realize Lady Cyclones are within 2 and still at the free throw line. Handy. This one rattles in and out. The rebound comes to Henderson. She gives it off to Jael Herod. Her pass goes out of bounds, but we got a foul called on Lady Cyclones. This will be on number 2, Sarah Velasquez, her first. Though inbounded on the far side. And bounce pass comes near the top, and this is Sydney Moorman, the 5'6" junior. Gives it off on the right side to Heavener, looking for the cutter. She found her in Henderson. Henderson right side of the lane, blew the layup. Wide open miss it. Lady Cyclones on the attack. Here comes Megan Fleming. Stops right side. 10-footer won't go. Rebound, though, controlled by the Lady Cyclones. And coming up with it was Howerton. Kara Davis missed the long jumper. Got her own rebound, and on her drive the basket will draw the foul.
I like the way the Lady Cyclones are going after that offensive rebound. That was one of the keys. We had to control the boards at both ends.
Kara Davis going to shoot 2 here after getting that offensive rebound. This one in and out. That foul called on Herod, her first, the team's third. A couple substitutions coming in for Siloam Springs. Number 11, Quincy Eford, a 5'5" junior. And Morgan Weinsberg, the 5'9" senior. Second free throw, missed them both. Lady Cyclones have missed the last 3 free throws that would have given them the lead. They trail by 2 here, 6-4. 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Pass ahead in the front court to Eford. She tried to throw it out on the right wing. It was deflected out of bounds by Pilar Handy.
That's the second time she's able to jump in the passing lane and knock that ball away.
Herod near the corner, inbounds it on the right wing. This is Fortner. Hounded by Fleming, hands it off to Jael Herod. Sees a path open up there as she had a clear path to the basket, drew the foul. And this will be on number 10, Megan Fleming. That's her first and the team's second. It'll send Herod to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. She has all of the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers 7 points. Coming into the game for the Lady Cyclones will be number 1, Olivia Barnes, a 5'7" senior. Second free throw, this one no good. Weinsberg underneath with the rebound. Missed that one. Handy has it for the Lady Cyclones. Russell trailing by 3. Howerton finding Velasquez on the baseline. Double team, trying to dribble around it. Pass along the baseline in the corner out to Barnes. They'll swing it around to the top to Kara Davis. She can't get an open look. Looking inside for Barnes. Barnes shot no good. Rebound Handy, and she's going to be fouled going up. No, they're going to say the whistle's on the floor. So Russell will inbound it on the baseline.
Well, it's good offensive rebound by Handy. Should be shooting her free throws, I think.
Velasquez will start it off with a pass. She nears it to the top of the key to Kara Davis. Davis started to drive, still with the dribble, tried the right side of the lane, kicks it back out. Maddie Howerton faking the 3. Underneath, a shot by Pilar Handy won't go. With the rebound is Siloam Springs. In transition is Jael Herod taking it all the way, and she's going to draw the foul. This will be the first, I believe, on Maddie Howerton. It is on her. And the third team foul on the Lady Cyclones. First free throw is good by Jael Herod. She has all 8 of Siloam's points.
Well, we know who to stop now.
Second free throw is good. 9-4. Siloam leads it. Howerton in the front court. Gets it off to Barnes, working that right side. They'll try the left side with Kara Davis, faking the long 3. Back to Maddie Howerton. Olivia Barnes on the right side. Going to Velasquez at the high post. Turnaround jumper misses, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. Lady Cyclones are 1 of 9 from the field in this first quarter, but they only trail right now by 5. Russell going to slap the press on Siloam in the back court. Herod gets around her man in the front court. They have a man advantage. Weinsberg throws it over the head of Eford. Lady Cyclone had 2 players crash into each other in the back court, and they had a possible 5-on-3.
Yeah, Russellville dodged a bullet right there.
Allie Hernandez, a 5'3 sophomore, checking in for Siloam Springs. As also Raina Teifel, a 5'8 sophomore. Lady Cyclones trailing 9-4. In for Russellville, number 12, Rain Thone. She's a 5'7 sophomore. She has the basketball right now, going to the high post, and we're going to get a reach-in foul called on Siloam Springs. I believe that's going to be on Teifel. It'll be her first. Lady Cyclones will inbound it on the right baseline. Already 5 fouls called on Siloam here with under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. If this continues, Russellville's going to be shooting a lot of free throws in this first half. Pilar Handy at the high post. Takes it left side, jump stop, off the glass and in. Pilar Handy's first made field goal of the game. She has 3 points. Lady Cyclones trail by 3.
Good work on the inside by Handy.
Mormon in the backcourt. Gets it off Hernandez. She's trapped in the front court. Ball knocked away, and Hernandez has to go in the backcourt to get it. In the front court now. In the corner is Teifel. Passes on the 3. Gets it to Hernandez at the top of the key. On the right side is Mormon. Left side, Jael Harrod. 3-pointer. Won't go. Long rebound comes to Sarah Velasquez. Dribbling in the front court. Little stop and go. Dribbles, and she dribbles out to the corner. Didn't like it, the look, and smart play by Velasquez. Maddie Howerton on the left wing. At the top of the key is Rain Thone. Lady Cyclones trail 9-6. 2:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Going inside to Handy. Ball knocked away, and Hernandez picks it up for Siloam Springs. It's a 3-on-3. She'll stop on the right wing. Double team. Floats it to the top of the key to Mormon. Left side 3-pointer by Eford. This is no good. Rebound. Good block out. And then the Lady Cyclones give it up. I thought bragged on them too early. They missed the rebound. They knocked it out of bounds. I started bragging on us a little too quickly there. Checking in for the Lady Cyclones, number 4, London Barnes, 5'7 senior. It was a good block out, but it seemed like the ball took a bad bounce off the iron. Sitting down will be Howerton. So we have both Barnes twins in there with Velasquez, Thone, and Pilar Handy. Lady Cyclones trailing 9-6. 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter. At the high post is Velasquez. Dribbles just inside the free throw line. High arching shot, no good. Let's see. On the rebound will be Siloam Springs. London Barnes had a bid on it, but couldn't control it. In the front court for the Lady Panthers is Mormon. Double team left side to Eford. She throws it inside now to Teifel, and she's fouled on the left side. I don't know. I don't think they're going to call it a shooting foul. Yes, they are. The way the official pointed over there, I wasn't sure if he was going to give her the shooting foul, but he did. That's the first foul on Olivia Barnes. First free throw is good by Teifel.
They've hit 3 in a row. Maybe I jinxed them. They'll miss this one.
Maybe. Checking in for the Lady Cyclones, number 30, Gracie Campbell, the 5'10 sophomore, making her first appearance. Second free throw, no good. Handy with the rebound for the Lady Cyclones. Gracie replaces Velasquez. At the top of the key is Olivia Barnes. Tries to go to the high post. Ball never got to Handy. With the interception is Eford. She finds the cutter, Hernandez, who hit the layup and just drew the foul. Allie Hernandez going to the free throw line for the and one. Into the game for the first time for the Lady Cyclones, number 0, Mariah Ellis, 6-foot junior. She replaces Handy. Olivia Barnes will check out. Maddie Howerton back in.
Well, the scoreboard said that foul was on number 23 for the Cyclones, but we don't have a 23.
I hope they keep it that way so nobody gets charged with that foul. Well, number 23 is the one that made the shot, Hernandez, and she makes the and one. 13-6 our score. Siloam leading the Lady Cyclones. Now they change it. They put it on Pilar Handy, her first. Howerton near the top. Gets it over to Thone. Back to Maddie Howerton. 1:10 left to play first quarter. High post is Gracie Campbell. Can't get around the defense there. Thone has on the left wing. Back to Howerton. She has a retreat back to get his one off her hand. Barnes looking inside, working the high post now as Ellis passes to deflected and intercepted by Eford. Eford ahead to Jael Herod. Hit the layup. Well, she's had a really good first quarter. 15 points for Siloam. And she scored all but 4 of it. Here's an interception by the Lady Panthers. Eford might have got away with a carry there. She stops on the left wing, gives it up to Herod, drives into a double team, kicks it back out. With it is Typhool, comes in, scoop shot is good, and she draws the foul. Well, nothing going right for the Lady Cyclones right now. Typhool hits the basket, going to the free throw line for the and one.
And that foul's on Maddie Howerton. That's her second.
29.7 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Free throw in and out, no good. Gracie Campbell gets the rebound for Russellville. 17-6 our score. On the right side is Barnes. Looking inside, the high post is Ellis. Puts it on the floor. He's on the baseline to Gracie Campbell with 13 seconds to shoot. She'll shoot the baseline jumper, no good. Tipped out by Ellis, controlled by Herod for Siloam Springs. She'll bring it in the front court. Here comes the double team. She picks up her dribble, gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez will shoot the three. This one off the mark. Howerton has the rebound, and we've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. Siloam Springs 17, Lady Cyclone 6. We'll take a break. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball on River Country KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated, they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you to come on by Old South.
Rough first quarter for the Lady Cyclones as they trail 17-6 here. In that first quarter, Lady Cyclones just 2 of 11 from the field. Some of those were some good open looks from the outside, just couldn't convert on any of it.
Yeah, we were 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Yeah, there was some underneath the basket. We just couldn't get it over the rim.
Siloam Springs 6 of 13 from the field. Almost hitting almost half their shots. 17-6, we start the second quarter. Gracie Campbell catches it. 10-footer will go.
Good shot by Gracie right in the middle of the lane.
Lady Cyclones trail 17-8. Got some work to do. That's the first field goal made by Gracie Campbell. There's a missed shot back the other direction. Gracie Campbell fighting to get the rebound. She does. Here come the Lady Cyclones. Howerton, Thone, Ellis, Campbell, and Barnes. Here's a missed shot by Ellis, but she drew the foul. That's London Barnes over on the far side. And Mariah going to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul is on Mia Heavener, and Siloam Springs in a little bit of foul trouble here as we start the second quarter. That's their 6th team foul, and Heavener with 2. First free throw is no good. Lady Cyclones now 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Got to help themselves out. Heavener will check out of the game. Weinsberg in for her. Second free throw, no good. Gracie Campbell had it, lost it. Barnes has it, and she's going to draw a foul. No, it's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession goes over to Siloam as the Lady Cyclones had the basketball to start this quarter. 17-8 is our score. Lady Cyclones trailing Siloam. With a basketball at the top is Sydney Moorman. And gets it on the right side to Fortner. Fortner lost it, got it back. They'll swing it around. No, they're not going. Now they do left side to Moorman. Lady Cyclones make the switch. She lost it, got it back. On the pass back from Henderson. Jael Herod, who had 11 points in that first quarter, scoring all but 6 of their points. Had it, lost it, double team. Gets it on the pass down low to Weinsberg, and she puts it up and in. That's the first basket for Weinsberg, and it's 11-point lead once again for Siloam Springs. Barnes pops free at the right wing. Gets it right back to Howerton. She'll dribble over close to the left side. Give it off to Thone behind her. They'll switch spots. Looking the high post. Entry comes to Ellis. Ellis makes a nice little move on the spin. Missed the shot underneath. Campbell had it, lost it. Trying to draw the foul, didn't get the call. Going back the other direction, Mormon gives it to Harrod. Harrod, baseline jumper, rolls in. That shot used every part of the rim. Lady Cyclones trail 21-8. Pass in the corner to Barnes. Tried to go on the baseline to Campbell, and it was knocked out of bounds. Lady Cyclones will keep possession of it on the left baseline. It'll be Barnes, the trigger man. She'll start it. She gets it inbounds to Ellis. Fakes the pass right back to Barnes. Turnaround jumper in and out, no good. There's Campbell with the follow. Count the basket. She drew the foul.
Good excuse me. Good offensive foul by Gracie. And put that ball back up and drew the foul.
That's the 17th foul on Siloam Springs. It goes on Mormon, her second. And she will check out of the basketball game. Getting a lot of their starters in foul trouble with the third player with 2 on that one. 21-10 our score. Thone will check out for Rossville. Velasquez, the 5'8 junior, in for her. Gracie Campbell with 4 points here in this quarter. The free throw on the way. This one no good. With the rebound, chasing it down in the corner is Henderson. It'll be Hernandez that'll bring it up the floor for Siloam Springs. Fortner turns around after driving, kicks it out. Here's a three-point try by Siloam Springs. No good. Rebound controlled by Velasquez after Harrod's missed 3. Velasquez, crossover dribble in the lane, throws it back out to the right wing. I don't know if that ball was tipped or not. They tried to go inside to the high post and threw it away. Bad pass on the entry pass to Ellis. Back the other direction. We get a foul called on the driving layup there, try by Jael Herod. She's going to line shoot 2.
If that's on Maddie Howerton, that's her third.
Yeah, that's number 3 on her. First free throw is no good by Herod. Couple substitutions coming in as Ellis will sit down. Fleming will check in for the Lady Cyclones. Also in the game for the first time, number 14, Paige Thomas, the 5'11 sophomore. Second free throw is good. Herod with 14 points. 22-10 is our score. Siloam leading the Lady Cyclones. Fleming with it, gets it left side to Barnes. This is London Barnes, starts her drive in the corner to Gracie Campbell, faking the 3, steps inside, little 17-footer, hit the iron, no good ball. Let's see, it's still being scrambled for underneath, and Barnes had it. I think we're going to get a jump ball call. Credit London Barnes for keeping that possession alive for Russellville.
Well, they seem like they took a long time to blow the whistle on that.
Yeah, I think maybe just because nobody had control of it. Lady Cyclones will inbound it. Alternating possession stays with them. Fleming, the trigger man, gets it inbounds on the right wing. Velasquez try her hand at 3. This one rattles in. That's the first three-pointer made by the Lady Cyclones. That three-pointer sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here on 102.3. Lady Cyclones have cut the lead to single digits for Siloam Springs, 22-13. Herod at the top of the key. She has 14 points. Her pass inside. They try to kick it in the corner immediately, and Fleming with the steal. Megan will bring it up the right side of the floor, feeding it to Gracie Campbell, hitting the layup. Great pass from Fleming, and Siloam Springs wants to take a timeout. 4:32 left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 22-15, making a run here. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hi, this is Danny Hips, General Manager at Phil Wright Autoplex. Today, more than ever, our young people need the confidence and the discipline that comes from participating in school sports. And we are so happy to support them all. And remember, when you need a new vehicle, we live here and are part of this community, and it makes a difference. Phil Wright Autoplex, 3200 East Main Street in Russellville.
Welcome back, the Lady Cyclones. Making a little bit of a run after trailing by double digits. Gracie Campbell with that layup has cut the Siloam lead to 7. Siloam Springs using their first of 5 timeouts. First timeout used in the game, and Lady Cyclones will not pressure in the backcourt. So Hallie Hernandez will walk it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. 4:26 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 22-15. Going to Harrod, who's left alone briefly on the left side, makes a move towards the middle of the lane and hits the shot and drew the foul. Lady Cyclones just missed assignment there. The foul is going to be on Sarah Velasquez, her second. 16 points for Harrod. Make it 17 as she hits the N1. 25-15 back to a double-digit lead for Siloam Springs. 4:13 left. Baseline jumper after the drive by Velasquez is good. She's got 8 points for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trail by 8 here, 25-17. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Going inside to Harrod, and she's guarded by Paige Thomas. They're going to get a foul on Paige Thomas. To be honest with you, it looked like it was just a bad pass, and the Paige going to be whistled for the foul there. That's bad luck for Paige, and Jael Harrod will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
It looked like she just stumbled over her own feet.
Yeah. The pass was high, and it looked like she tried to go for it there, lost her balance. First free throw is good by Harrod. Second free throw no good, makes 1 of 2. Gracie Campbell there with the rebound. She'll give it off to Fleming. Fleming, long pass down the floor to Velasquez, hitting the layup. Sarah Velasquez has 7 points in this quarter and 10 for the game.
Well, she's hot right now as far as shooting, and Russellville needs to keep feeding her the ball if they can get it to her.
26-19, Lady Cyclones trail by 7. 3:30 left to play here in the first half. Bounce past the high post is Harrod. Turnaround jumper misses everything and goes out of bounds. Checking in for the Lady Cyclones will be number 35, Gracie Wills, a 5'10 senior. Paige Thomas will check out for Russellville. It's Fleming, Velasquez, London Barnes, Gracie Campbell, and Gracie Wells. Fleming on the right side in the corner to Velasquez. Looking over this zone, she'll take it baseline around the double team. Drive, shot, partially blocked down, so it'll stay with Russellville on the baseline. 3:10 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Cut it to 5, possibly 4 here on this possession. Inbounds pass comes to Barnes, fakes a 3. Sarah Velasquez, she'll pull the trigger on the 3. This one down, going to be controlled by Eford for Siloam Springs. Good open look for Velasquez. She had hit one a couple trips ago for Russellville. Harrod away, and a jump ball will be called as London Barnes tied up Jael Harrod. It'll belong to Siloam Springs on the right baseline. Inbounds pass Hernandez, and got it inbounds to Eford, who hit the layup. 28-19. We're going to get a charge call against Russellville going back the other direction. Megan Fleming with the charge. That'll be her second. No free throws on that. That's the 10th foul called on Russellville. Jael Harrod will walk it up the floor for Siloam Springs. She's going to take it left side, takes it all the way, and it's the layup. With the rebound, Gracie Campbell will bring it up the floor for Russellville herself. Velasquez will catch it, and she'll slow it up. Let Gracie post up along the high post. They're going to throw it down low to Gracie Wills, putting it up off the iron, no good. Russellville had a chance there. Missed it, and Jael Harrod, who's double-teamed in the backcourt, throws it near midcourt. This is Teifel. Gets a pass on the baseline. Attacking now. Losing the handle on it was Brooke Henderson, and she's going to be fouled. She lost the handle on it. Lady Cyclones went up to block the shot, and just some inadvertent contact has hurt Brooke Henderson, and she's down on the court. Lady Cyclones trailing here 28-19 with 2 minutes to play here in the first half as they are tending to Brooke Henderson. Looked like she got hit in the face.
They say that foul was on London Barnes, which is going to be her first.
Yeah, she thought that Henderson was going up for a shot. She may have been, but then she lost the handle on it on her own, and it might have been a knee or a foot or something that got her. And Henderson is up. But she's not going back to the bench. She's immediately coming off to go to the training room. And now they can put anybody in. Siloam Springs can to shoot these 2 free throws. They're going to put in Sydney Moorman. And she's going to shoot 2 for Siloam Springs. Moorman has not scored in this first half. Was their leading scorer in their 1-point loss to Greenbrier with 13. Free throw is good by Sydney Moorman. He's a 5'6" junior. Makes it a 10-point ball game, 29-19, 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Second free throw, this one good. The lead for Siloam 11. The Lady Cyclones had cut it to 7, but it's back to double digits now. Vasquez at the top. Bounce pass, and it's errant pass is going to be intercepted by Moorman on the breakaway. Coming in right side, layup is good. It's an errant pass there. Now it's a 13-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Velasquez goes the high post, and he has knocked away from behind. Pass ahead to Harrod for Siloam Springs, and she lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, just a bad pass. We were fortunate there, but it seems like Lady Cyclones are having a hard time getting the ball into the lane to Handy, and they're guarding her pretty tight.
Yeah, she just came in during that injury timeout for Siloam Springs. They're going to attack. Velasquez is going to split the double team. Lost the basketball, got it back. In the corner here is Olivia Barnes. She'll launch the 3, no good. Long rebound, controlled by Siloam Springs. This is Fortner driving down the middle lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by Pilar Handy. Substitution coming in for Siloam Springs. Back in will be Sydney Moorman. She replaces Heford. 1:11 left to play here in the first half. Siloam will inbound it on the right baseline, leading the Lady Cyclones by 13. Mariah Ellis will check in, replacing Gracie Wells. Velasquez, Ellis, both Barnes twins, and Handy on the floor for Russellville. Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Hernandez. Dribbles it out the right wing and now near the top. 1:05 left to play here in the first half. On the right side is Moorman. At the top of the key to Fortner. She's picked up by Velasquez. They'll try the left side now. Behind the arch is Hernandez. Dribbles over to the right side. Gets it to Jael Harrod. Harrod will slow it up. 49 seconds left in the first half. They're not just running time off the clock to play for one shot. Underneath, we're going to get a whistle foul called on who?
I think it's on...
This will be on number 4, London Barnes. Her second 2-shot foul coming because Siloam Springs in the double bonus. This will be Lexi Fortner, the 5'5" senior, shooting 2. Free throw is no good.
Well, Fortner was pushing off as well, and unfortunately the official saw Barnes make the last contact, and that's usually the way it happens. They get charged with a foul.
Second free throw missed them both, and we have a whistle and call on Russellville. I missed it on the rebound attempt. We're going to get a foul called on London Barnes, her third. And so Fortner will get to shoot 2 more after missing those 2 free throws that she just had. First free throw is good. 41.9 seconds left to play here in the first half. Rain Thone will check back in for Russell, replacing London Barnes, who sits down with 3 fouls. Maddie Howerton's on the bench with 3 fouls. Fortner hits both of these after missing 2 in a row, hits 2 in a row. Lady Cyclone trailing 34-19. Rain Thone looking over the Siloam Springs defense. They extended it out a little bit. Now she pops free. She'll shoot the 3-pointer. It's good. Rain Thone knocking down the 3. That 3-pointer brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex here on 102.3. 22 seconds left to play here in the first half. Russell trails by 12. Hernandez at the top of the key, gets on the right side to Fortner. Fortner looking for the cutter. Riley, it's not there. Now she gets it to her baseline jumper. Almost missed everything. She shot it over the goal. Thone has it for the Lady Cyclones. Could cut it to 10, possibly 9. Velasquez will attack, and she draws the foul. This will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Lady Cyclones. Sarah Velasquez, who has just been to the free throw line once and cashed in on that one free throw. That foul on number 23, Hallie Hernandez, her first. The 8th team foul on the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, Sarah was driving to the basket from the right side, and she just got bumped out of bounds. And a little bit of a delayed call. I was wondering if they was going to call it at all.
Free throw is no good. Ellis trying to get the rebound. Got a hand on it, but it went out of bounds off of her with 1.4 left. Lady Cyclones not going to give them an easy way to get the ball in bounds. They're going to throw it to about half court. Ellis catches it at half court on the interception. Half court shot misses, though. We've come to the end of the first half with our score: Siloam Springs 34 and the Lady Cyclones 22. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investment and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Richard Roberts at Cogswell Ford. We've started construction of our new facility to give you a better experience. But not only are we knocking down walls, we're knocking down prices too. Welcome to Cogswell Ford's construction sale. We've got to make room for 20-year models, so we've marked down every remaining 2019 in stock. So come see Cogswell Ford's construction sale today, 1900 East Main in Russellville, or visit us online at cogswellford.com.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing here at halftime, 34-22. And your thoughts of the first half?
My thoughts is that Siloam Springs been shooting a lot of free throws. They are 12 of 18. For Russellville, is only 2 of 9. And that's pretty close to being the difference in a ball game. They have not hurt us as far as Siloam Springs from the three-point line. They're 0 for 5, where we're 2 for 8. What's hurt Russellville, though, is what we talked about in pregame. They're having a hard time stopping the ball coming down through the lane and getting easy baskets. Siloam has scored at least 8 points I know of, possibly more, uncontested layups, and you just can't have that in a ball game. You're not going to win. So what you do, you contest it, you foul, you try to take a charge, you go for the block, things like this, and we haven't done that yet. Once we do that and get that established, and we stop these easy shots down the middle, start hitting our free throws, I think we're going to be right back in this ball game. We're, only 12 points behind right now.
Yeah, the fouls were pretty even. 10 fouls on Russellville, 8 on Siloam Springs, but more shooting fouls as it seemed like they were attacking a little bit more. 63%. That's what Siloam Springs shot from the field. To me, that's the big difference in the game right now. Lady Cyclones shot 36% from the field in that first half and trail here by 12, 34-22. Lady Cyclones, we mentioned to you, they're 1-4 in conference play. They're going to take the top 4 people in conference in order to go to state tournament. Little Rock Christian undefeated at 5-0. Greenwood and Valonia both at 4-1. And then vying right now for that 4th spot was Alma. They're sitting there at 3-2. BB at 2-3, and then the Lady Cyclones right behind them. Lady Cyclones lost to both Alma and BB. They'll get another shot at both of those teams. They have to win if it comes down to it. To be honest, they'll have to beat Alma and BB by more points than they beat them if it comes to a tiebreaker situation. So still a chance. Lady Cyclones, though, they got to beat Alma and BB when they face their rematch. And to be honest with you, they can make their lives a lot easier should they come back and win this game against Siloam Springs here tonight. Trailing by 12 here at halftime. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll give you the individual scoring from the first half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Hey guys, Terry Holland here at Best Ride. Did you know Best Ride's been in business for 15 years? We are still offering the same great customer service we started with in 2004. We started with an affordable car for 24 months or 24,000 mile service contract with a low interest rate. We helped with your sales tax, gave free oil changes to the length of the contract, and reported credit. Best Ride now offers a little more. We have a full service department with all your vehicle needs, a service contract with no deductible, a newer, lower mile vehicle to choose from. Best Ride's been serving the River Valley for 15 years. You can find us at BestRideArkansas.com, Instagram, and Facebook. So guys, come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
Steak and Shake saves you money. No, really. Every $50 you spend with Steak and Shake's reward app gets you $5 back instantly. And with 24 meals under $4, you can look like a big spender while being a big saver. Steak and Shake on Parkway.
Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving our neighbors in the River Valley since 1991. Miller Roofing offers residential and commercial roofs in a variety of styles, pitched, flat roofs, and more, plus a wide variety of materials, tile, shingles, metals, you name it. Also at Miller Roofing, they do chimney caps, wood repair, they work on your gutters, they do custom metal fabrication, chimney flashing, and tons more. So get a quote today from Miller Roofing. They're not just good, they're great. 479-890-3499.
Hello, this is Tatum Holt with Centennial Bank in Russellville. As you walked in the door for the first time, you knew you were home. It isn't yours yet, but you can't imagine a better place for you and your family to make memories. Whether purchasing your first home, a vacation home, or your last home, a Centennial Bank mortgage helped make your dreams become a reality. So come see me, Tatum Holt, in MLS 1887245 at our new location in Russellville, or visit my100bank.com today to learn more. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to property and credit approval. NMLS 466091.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing at halftime 34-22. Got a big boys matchup coming up for you after this ball game as Russellville, fresh off their comeback victory, exciting victory against Valonia, put their 5-0 mark on the line, a conference record on the line against Siloam Springs, who's 3-2. And Siloam Springs, I said they're 3-2 in conference, pretty good record overall too at 12-5. But they just knocked off Little Rock Christian here on Friday night, so they're feeling good about themselves and actually helped Russellville secure the top spot, at least for now, by themselves by defeating Little Rock Christian. And we've got that matchup coming up after this ball game. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led in that first half by Sarah Velasquez, who had 10 points. 6 points off the bench for Gracie Campbell, all 6 of her points coming in the second quarter. 3 points each for Rain Thone and 3 points for Pilar Handy. For Siloam Springs, it's been Jael Herod. It's been her show. 11 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the second quarter. She has 19 for the game. Nobody on Siloam with more than 3 after that. Hallie Hernandez and Rina Tuffle both with 3 points, and 3 players with 2. But Jael Herod and really been no answer for her. The only thing she hasn't done is she hadn't hit a 3. She's taken a couple, but just haven't hit it for Siloam Springs. Now, Siloam do have some players in foul trouble with 2 fouls. Not Jael Herod. The Lady Cyclones, they do have a couple players in some big-time foul trouble, in London Barnes and Maddie Howerton, each with 3 fouls. Velasquez, Olivia Barnes, and Megan Fleming with 2 for the Lady Cyclones. That's the way it looks. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back with the second half. Russell trailing by 12 at halftime. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Welcome back as we start the second half. Lady Cyclones out of the basketball, immediately going inside to Pilar Handy, who puts it up and in. Pilar with 5 points.
That's twice she scored off the left side of that basket underneath, and that seems to be her favorite position.
But when you get in that close, it becomes a lot easier to try to get the shots to go through. The outside shot has not been the Lady Cyclones' friend tonight. They've had problems with it the last few games. Give the starting lineup for the Lady Cyclones, but first I want to tell you that Jael Herod missing a shot driving the left lane. Fleming has in the front court, gives it off to Handy, fakes a long jumper. And they'll slow it back up. Rain Thome, Sarah Velasquez. Here's Velasquez. A three-pointer is on the way is good. Sarah Velasquez, second three of the ball game. Lady Cyclones with 5 quick points. That three-pointer sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex.
Good way to start the third quarter.
Rain Thome, Megan Fleming, Pilar Handy, Gracie Campbell, and Sarah Velasquez. And they answer with a three. Siloam Springs does. Mia Heavener, that's her first field goal of the game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. After 5 quick points. A three-pointer answered by Heavener. Here's a drive by Gracie Campbell, splitting the double team, putting it up and in. Gracie with 8. 37-29. Lady Cyclones trailing by 8. Early going third quarter. Heavener behind the three-point arch on the right side. Gets it to the top to Henderson. Good to see her back. She was the one that had that injury timeout. Went straight to the trainer's room, but back in to start this second half for Siloam Springs. On the left side is Mormon. Gets it back to the top to Brooke Henderson, number 22, the 5'4 senior. Lady Cyclones really sinking back in against Jael Herod, not letting an easy entry pass come to her. On the right side, Heavener. Three-pointer is good. Boy, that sort of eased in there, didn't it? Boy, Heavener shooting with confidence as she started the game, and no points scored in the first half. She's knocked down a couple threes here. Rain Thone, her baseline jumper won't go. That's the first miss by the Lady Cyclones. Siloam with the rebound. Ball on the floor, knocked away by Pilar Handy. Picked up by Thone, coming in left side with the right hand. Missed the shot. There's Pilar Handy with the follow, and she draws the foul.
Handy was in good position to get that offensive rebound and take it right back up without putting the ball on the floor and drew the foul.
This will be on Sydney Mormon. It'll be her third.
Yeah, when Heavener shoots again for Siloam Springs, we need to have a hand in her face.
First free throw is good by Handy. Yeah, Mia Heavener, 2 fouls, 6 points. Let's see if we get her possibly in foul trouble. Second free throw is no good. They chase down the rebound in the corner. Here's a steal by Velasquez. Layup no good. On the follow, Gracie Campbell. That one won't go. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by Siloam Springs.
Now, Sarah had one. When she put it back up, she just hit it a little bit too hard off the backboard.
We'll have a timeout called by the Lady Cyclones. 40-30 our score. Russellville trailing. We'll take a quick break. You're listening, Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. Since it got to double digits there in the late first half, Lady Cyclones cut it to 7 at one point. That's as close as they've been. Off the inbounds pass, Thone gets it to Velasquez. Right back to Thone. Swing it around left side. Behind the three-point line is Campbell. Drawing the double team, gives it up to Thone. Getting behind the defense was Fleming, but didn't get the basketball. Campbell, she'll launch the three from the top. This one won't go. Velasquez underneath. Her shot partially blocked. Gets her own rebound. And driving around her man is going to be a reach-in foul. I think this is going to be on Havener. And nope, it's going to be on Lexi Fortner. That'll be her first. And the team's second. Left baseline. The trigger man is Velasquez. Looking. She'll throw it up top to Thone. Goes right back inside to Ellis. Her turnaround jumper draws contact. And this is going to be on Jael Herod, her second. And it's going to put Mariah Ellis on the free throw line. Ellis has not scored in the game tonight. She's 0 of 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Lady Cyclones will be hosting Little Rock Christian Academy on Friday night at Cyclone Arena. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds by Siloam.
Russellville's catching some breaks right now if we can just put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, two players are right there, and I don't know if they realize they're the same team, and they knocked it out of bounds off each other. Checking in the game for the Lady Panthers, Quincy Eford. Velasquez gets it inbounds in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Gracie Campbell. She knocks it down. Her first three of the game. She's in double figures for Russellville. And that three-pointer sponsored by Phil Rod Autoplex. Here's a steal by the Lady Cyclones. Right around half court. Velasquez in the front court. Will dribble left side. Gives it up to Campbell. Drives around her men. Fakes the three. Gives it off to Velasquez. Looking in the corner. Fleming. Inside for Ellis. Along the left side. Double team. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. With the rebounds, it hits the floor. Ellis had it. Lost it. Campbell gets it back from her knees. A bounce pass to Thone. And she'll dribble back out near the top. Credit Gracie Campbell for keeping this possession alive. Here's a three-pointer missed by Fleming, tipped out by Thone, and Hernandez had it. And let's see. A foul's going to be called on Russellville. The fans over here wanted a travel. They don't get it. We get a foul on Velasquez. That'll be her third. Coach White has to ask the question of the official that made the call. She didn't think that was on Velasquez. 4:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail by 7, 40-33. Jael Herod catches it in the front court. Here comes the double team. She splits it and going to be fouled. And this could be on two people. Let's give me on number 10, Megan Fleming. That's her third. Second team foul on the Lady Cyclones, and the foul's really starting to mount up on Russellville on the wrong people. 4 people for Russellville with 3 fouls. Mormon at the top of the key. Gets it right side to Herod. Has not scored in this quarter, but she'll pull the trigger on a 10-footer. That one no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. Lady Cyclones a little passive there on getting that rebound. The rebound hit the floor. And Herod was able to pick it up.
Anytime you go after that defensive rebound, you got to go after it with both hands.
Her first free throw is good. She gets the N1. Maddie Howerton, who's back in the game, dribbles to the right wing. It's to the Gracie Campbell over on the left side. 3:40 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trail by 10. In the corner to Fleming, looking inside, nothing there. Takes it baseline, kicks it right back out. Velasquez open from the left side. Three-pointer, no good. Follows her own shot. It's tipped right to her. Putting it up and hangs on the back of the iron and falls through.
Good job by Sarah.
Well, the ball was tipped to her, but she followed her shot. Nobody blocked her out. She's got 15, and the Lady Cyclones trail by 8. In the corner, here's a pass. It's intercepted by Ellis. Ellis will bring it up the floor herself. The 6-foot junior dribbles left side, gets it to Velasquez, faking, takes it, double team, throws it behind her, which is Howerton. Top of the key, Gracie Campbell launches a three and banks it in. Holy cow, Gracie Campbell, second three of this quarter. You got to call that off the glass. And the lead for Siloam is 5, and that three-pointer sponsored by Phil Rod Autoplex, and Siloam wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. The Lady Cyclones trailing 43-38. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bring a Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bring a Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin, especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bring a Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
2:54 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time going on here, but the Lady Cyclones made a little bit of a run here, and they trail by 5.
Yeah, they were trailing by 12.
Well, Gracie Campbell hitting her second three of the third quarter, banking that one in. She's got 14 for the game. Did not play in the first quarter, did not start, came off the bench and helped out Russellville in that second quarter. She started this second half. Hitting that one from way downtown. Lady Cyclones trail by 5 here, 43-38. Siloam Springs using that timeout. Lady Cyclone's going to pressure a little bit in the backcourt. Kara Davis, her first appearance of the second half, into the game. Siloam Springs in the front court with Eford. Eford will take it towards the baseline, picks up her dribble, throws it to the top of the key to Hernandez. Number 24 has it now. This is Mormon. And back in the corner to Eford. Morgan Weinsberg, 5'9" senior, dribbles in the corner, throws it back out to Eford. Mormon will take it left side. Ball knocked away by Kara Davis. And taken back by Hernandez, who hit the layup. Hernandez has 5 points. That's big because Lady Cyclone's going back the other direction and pull within a bucket. Velasquez will take it baseline. Double team, ball knocked away on the shot. We'll get a foul called on Siloam. And Sarah Velasquez will be shooting 2. Velasquez 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. She has 15 points.
Yeah, good drive by Sarah, faking and driving the baseline.
That's on Morgan Weinsberg, her second. A free throw is no good. Lady Cyclone's been their own worst enemy at times from the free throw line in that first half. 2 of 9. They haven't started very strong here in the second half, which I have them now 1 of 5. Second free throw, no good. Velasquez trying to get the offensive rebound. It's knocked from her hands, and it stays with Russellville. Siloam doesn't like it, their bench, but to be honest, we had a really good view because it happened just below us here, and that was a good call. Velasquez had it. It was knocked from her hands. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Kara Davis gets the inbounds pass to Campbell. They're guarding her tightly now. Kara Davis on the left wing, fakes a pass inside, starts her drive, stops on the left elbow. Out to Velasquez, her drive, ball knocked from her hands, and Hernandez has it, double team. She's got to do something with it, and Lady Cyclone's going to tie it up. No, we're going to get a foul called on Russellville. But 2 officials called it, and they had the same call, so they agreed on it. The only problem is that's number 4 on Velasquez. That's going to hurt Russellville. Because Sarah's going to have to go sound for a little bit. Pilar Handy checking in, and officials not communicating very well because Russellville, one official waved her in. The other official said, "No, I'm giving her the basketball." Come on now, they're not going to let her in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of help, a heart there, because they just announced somebody for Russellville had 4 fouls. Officials got to got to be thinking about that. Here's a reaching foul called on Kara Davis, and that'll be the 15th foul on Russellville, first on Kara. And now they're going to let Pilar Handy in, replacing Sarah Velasquez. So it's Handy, Davis, Campbell, Ellis, and London Barnes on the floor for Russellville. Jael Herod, the trigger man, she gets it inbounds. She's been doing the most damage, not here in the second half, but she had 19 in the first half, has 3 here in the second half. She'll take a baseline, just throws up a shot. Somehow it rolls in. Good grief. You know you're living right when that happens. She's got 24 here, and we're nearing the end of the third quarter. Davis picking up her dribble, faking the 3, get it to Barnes, right back to Kara. Kara looking right side, getting in the corner to Gracie Campbell. She'll launch the 3. This one no good. Rebound, let's see. In the corner with it is Moorman for Siloam Springs. Lost the handle on it, still dribbling in transition. Picks it up in the front court, bounce pass to Hernandez, takes it down the middle of the lane. In the corner, here's a 3-point try by Heavener. This misses everything. Mariah Ellis catches the air ball. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Russell on the attack. Kara Davis, little stop and go. Dribbles just inside the free throw line. Gets it back out to Ellis. She'll try a high arching 3-pointer. No good. There's Davis inside with the rebound, putting it up and in, and a blocking foul called on Hernandez. Hernandez got too far underneath of Kara on her drive, and she actually came down. She'd already shot it, came down on Hernandez, so that's why Hallie Hernandez is whistled for her second personal foul. Would you believe that's the first basket made by Kara Davis, and her free throw gets this. It's her free throw sticks between the backboard and the rim. Just sticks there. That'll be counted as a missed shot and a defensive rebound. Well, the official knocked it in with another ball, and the Cyclone boys on the far side saying you need to count the basket. Having some fun with him over there. Lady Cyclones trail by 7, 43.3 left to play here in the third quarter. Hernandez in the back court. Still with a pass behind her to Moorman. Crosses the timeline with a pass back to Hernandez, and a whistle and a reach-in foul called on Gracie Campbell. This will be her first, and the 16th foul on Russellville.
Well, that's a real iffy foul right there.
32 seconds left to play third quarter. Russell trailing 47-40. Inbounds pass comes to Moorman. On the right side to Eford. 23 seconds to shoot. Jael Herod, cross-court pass. Catching it on the right wing is Quincy Eford. Lady Cyclones in a zone. The matchup defense there at the top of the key is Sydney Moorman. She'll use a screen, dribble left side to Eford. Eford behind the left arch this time with 6 seconds to shoot. She'll dribble inside. Moorman, 15-footer from the right side, no good. Pilar Handy has the rebound with 1 second. Lost her footing on the dribble. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Siloam Springs 47, the Lady Cyclones 40. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Cyclone Car Wash loves their customers, and with 2 convenient locations, you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of taking hours to do it by hand or paying a fortune to have it professionally detailed. For a flat monthly fee, you can use both Cyclone Car Wash's locations on North Arkansas and West Main Street to get your car cleaned whenever you want. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the difference that local makes at Cyclone Car Wash, 1022 North Arkansas Avenue and 2614 West Main Street today.
As we start the fourth quarter, Lady Cyclones will have the basketball trailing 47-40. Davis, Handy, Campbell, Ellis, and London Barnes on the floor for Russell. They tried to go inside to Campbell, goes through her hands out of bounds. Russell with the turnover to start the fourth quarter. Since trailing by double digits, they've cut it down to single digits a couple times. The closest they've been is 5. The Cyclones trail by 13 at the end of the first quarter. by 11 at halftime. Here's a steal by Russell. Kara Davis, one-on-one. Coming in, right side, dribbles around the defender. Missed a shot, and we got a foul called on who? Russellville.
I'm afraid that's on Gracie Campbell.
That'll be her second. And the 17th foul on Russellville, so we'll walk it to the other direction. Megan Fleming will come in replacing Gracie Campbell. Megan, though, with, well, she's got 3 fouls. I'll say Velasquez has 4. She's still on the bench. Sydney Moorman shooting 1-1. Free throw is good. She's earned the bonus. In that quarter, last quarter, the Lady Cyclones 7 of 15 from the field. Siloam 5 of 10. Moorman makes them both. It's a 9-point lead for Siloam Springs. Fleming with the dribble. Gets a pass on the right side. Kara Davis thought about it. Will take it baseline instead. Underneath, shot up high, shot no good. Came straight back down and into the hands of Jael Harrod. Harrod trying to go coast to coast, stops from 10 feet away and knocks it down. Jael Harrod with 26 points. And it's an 11-point lead for Siloam Springs. A minute into this fourth quarter. Kara Davis, she'll launch a 3. This one in and out. With the rebound is Harrod. Lady Cyclones trailing by 11 here. Siloam Springs with the rebound. Sydney Moorman will take her time getting up the floor. She's looking right side. Hernandez has it. Guarded by Kara Davis. Popping free is Eford at the top of the key. Looking inside, nothing there. Siloam not trying to force anything. No shot clock. Run as much time as you want off. They got some backdoor cuts, but they're not taking any chances here. Milking some clock, leading by 11 here with 6.5 to go. Hernandez waves a player down, dribble right side, gets off to Moorman in the lane, kicks it on the baseline. And now losing the handle on it is Teifel. And let's see, Hernandez gets it back, and a reach-in foul called on Russellville. This is going to be on London Barnes, her 4th. That's 18 fouls on Lady Cyclones. 1-1 coming for Hallie Hernandez. She has 5 points in the game, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Sarah Velasquez will check in. She's got 4 fouls. Maddie Howerton back in the game for Russellville. Staying on the floor is Campbell, Fleming, and Kara Davis. The first free throw is good by Hallie Hernandez.
Right now, Siloam's 3 for 3 in this quarter from the free throw line.
Hernandez misses this one, a little flat on that. Campbell with the rebound. Howerton in the front court. She'll leave it for Velasquez on the left side, back to Maddie Howerton. Bounce pass in the corner to Fleming, cross-court pass in the lane to Velasquez, and she's hit on the side of the head by Moorman, who is going for the steal there. That'll be number 4 on Sydney Moorman. That's 16 fouls on Siloam Springs, so no free throws yet for Russellville. Lady Cyclones will inbound it on the right baseline. Siloam coming in with Quincy Eford, who will replace Sydney Moorman, who sits down with those 4 fouls. Inbounds pass comes to Howerton near the top of the key. Leaves it for Gracie Campbell. She'll launch the 3-pointer. This one no good. Kara Davis inside with the rebound. Her follow won't go. Hernandez with the rebound for Siloam Springs. 52-40 our score. Hernandez, a 3-on-1. A scoop shot is blocked out of bounds by Maddie Howerton. Good defense there by Maddie.
Yeah, she is prepared to take the charge, but Siloam player tried to sidestep her, so she just blocked the shot.
Hernandez, a trigger man on the left baseline. Looking, bounce pass in the lane. This coming to Teifel. Her shot up and in. She's got 5 points, and the lead is 14 for the Lady Panthers. Time getting short for Russellville. 5:40 left to play. Siloam has not missed a shot here in this fourth quarter. Megan Fleming at the top. Double team. Gets in the corner. Here's a 3-point try by Velasquez. Nothing but net. Sarah Velasquez knocking down the 3. She has 18 points. That 3-pointer sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here on KCJC. Lady Cyclones within 11.
And she's made 3 of those 3-pointers.
Fortner underneath to a wide open Teifel. Missed the shot. Gracie Campbell with the rebound. Had it knocked from her hands, but Maddie Howerton picks it up. It's a 3-on-4. She's going to slow it up. Kara Davis will drive around her man. Little floater in the lane off the back of the iron. No good. Siloam Springs with the rebound. They're wanting to push it up the floor. This is Quincy Eford. Slows it up. Gets it off now to Teifel in the lane. On the baseline is the pass to Fortner, who'll slow it back up as she gets the pass to Eford on the right wing. Looking inside, nothing there. Back in the corner, Trixie Fortner. On the baseline to Hernandez. Looking inside for Jael Herod, and she's fouled. Her shot actually hit the bottom of the rim, came right back down, but a foul's going to be called on Sarah Velasquez, and that's number 5 on Sarah. Sarah Velasquez has fouled out here with 4:42 left to play in the ball game. She fouls out with 18 points. No, it's Are they changing the foul and putting it on number 3?
I think so. Because I think Coach White's saying Sarah wasn't even close to the girl.
Well, our cameraman for tonight, Ruben Cox, is saying, hey, that was on number 3. And seeing if they're changing it.
I think it is.
All right, we'll take it. That's only number 2 on Kira. Thanks, Ruben. I didn't even see him talking about that. They had a discussion at press row there. So Sarah stays in the game with 4. Kira, foul is whistled on her with 2, and Jael Herod makes the first free throw. The Lady Cyclones going to make a comeback here. Sarah Velasquez, with the way she's played, is key. She's got 18 points in this game, including 3 threes. That may be a career high for her as far as number of threes in the ball game. Second free throw is good. 28 points from Jael Herod. Scored in every quarter. She scored 11 of their 17 in the first quarter. She's been their main offense ever since. 56-43, Siloam leading. Here's a pull-up jumper by Velasquez. This one misses. Rebound underneath, and Velasquez comes out with it. She's going to be fouled. She just has a knack for being around the basketball. This is going to be on Teifel, I believe, her second. 4:28 left to play here in the ball game. The Lady Cyclones are now in the bonus as Velasquez going to the free throw line. An attempt to Russell's first free throw of the fourth quarter, and she knocks it down, earns the bonus. Russell was about 2 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half. Only made 1 of 7 in the third quarter, but they knocked down 2 here. And 20 points for Sarah Velasquez. Lady Cyclones trail by 11. 4:21 left to play here in the ball game. And on this side, Quincy Eford threw a cross-court pass to Hernandez and double-teamed, and they're going to call timeout. As I say, Siloam Springs looking for their first conference victory. They're 0-5. Lady Cyclones 1-4. It's a key game for somebody wanting to get back into possibly making the state tournament. We're going to keep it right here because everybody kind of vying for that 4th spot. You figure Little Rock Christian, the defending state champions, Greenwood, and Valonia is going to secure the top 3, and everybody's vying for that 4th spot. Nobody's out of it right now.
Siloam Springs coach did a good thing right there. He could see that he had a girl in trouble. She's getting close to getting double-teamed and taking the ball away from her, so he calls timeout. He's got 2 left. Russellville's got 4 left.
Lady Cyclones ice cold in this fourth quarter. They are 1 of 9 from the field. Siloam Springs, they're 3 of 5. Russellville, though, within striking distance, trailed by 11, but time's getting short. They need some defensive stops here. Hernandez has it. She's the one that got trapped. Almost lost it there. Gives it to Jael Herod, taking it left side of the lane, hitting the layup. She's got 30 points. 13-point lead for Siloam Springs. Velasquez on the left wing, looking inside for Gracie Campbell. Turns, goes to the middle, shoots it over a double team. Shot off the back of the iron, no good. With the rebound is Herod. Siloam Springs in the front court. Ball knocked away from behind by Fleming. It can't be saved in bounds, although good effort by Sarah Velasquez. 3:41 left to play the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing 58-45. We'll have senior boys following this game. Hopefully we're going to be calling a fantastic comeback by Russellville. Pick and roll here with Herod, and she missed the layup. Fleming with the rebound. She's wanting to push it up the floor. She tries to go inside to Campbell, too far underneath the basket. Reverse layup, amazing shot by Gracie Campbell. That was fantastic. She's got 16 points in the game. I thought she was too far underneath the basket to do anything with it. There's a steal by Megan Fleming. 3-on-1. Bounce pass. Kara Davis. Layup. No good. There's Campbell with the rebound. Count the basket on the follow, and she drew the foul.
Good offensive rebound by Gracie Campbell.
Well, she wasn't quitting on that one. Good steal. That all started by Megan Fleming. The Lady Cyclones, just when you think, well, maybe done, just like that. They're within single digits here, trailing 58-49, and Gracie Campbell going to the free throw line. That foul on Hallie Hernandez. That's her third. Jael Herod, their leading scorer, checks out of the basketball game.
I've got Gracie with 7 rebounds so far in this game, 3 of them here in the fourth quarter.
She get close to a double-double. She can get 3 more rebounds. A free throw and banks it in. How about that? She's banked in a 3. She banks in the free throw. Lady Cyclones trail by 8. 3:08 left to play. Siloam Springs in the backcourt. Getting in the front court is Fortner. Double team ball knocked away, but she got it back. Mormon has it now near the half-court circle. Dribbles around Kara Davis. They're flashing to make a steal. Was Fleming. She didn't handle it. It was picked up by Hernandez at midcourt, and she's fouled by Kara Davis. This will be number 3 on Kara. And Hernandez will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. She is 2 of 3 from the line with 6 points.
They're 5 of 6 in this quarter.
Free throw is no good.
Good, jinxed them.
2:52 left to play here in the basketball game. Lady Cyclones trail 58-50. We're waiting the second free throw by Hallie Hernandez, a 5'3" sophomore. She makes this one. She's 2 of 4 here in the fourth quarter from the line. Howerton in the front court. Trailing the play is Velasquez. She has it now at the top of the key. In the corner, here's Gracie Campbell, 3-pointer. This one no good. Kara Davis, backside rebound. Power dribble, goes right back up with it and puts it in. She's got 4 points, and Coach White wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Lady Cyclones trail by 7 here with 2:36 left. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Welcome back. Don't forget Friday night at Cyclone Arena. It's Big Nasty Night as Russell's going to honor Corliss Williamson and officially bring his jersey over from Old Cyclone Gymnasium to Cyclone Arena. As Corliss Williamson was assistant coach for Little Rock Christian, so we'll get to see him and his son. Get to see him and his son in action to pull against them, but that's gonna be between the girls' game and the boys' game. So Corlissville, Big Nasty Night, whatever you want to call it. That's this Friday night at Cyclone Arena. Appreciate you joining us here on KCJC, also on YouTube. And Caleb Carter, you're my favorite too. Cyclones trail by 7. Lady Cyclones down 59-52 with 2.5 to go. Hernandez, a pass in the front court to Jael Herod. Herod guarded by Kara Davis. Here comes the double team on Mormon. She's dribbling around the half-court line. Fires it off to Herod. Herod has it. Tried to go inside to Hernandez, and the ball was knocked away. And Gracie Campbell got the interception officially, and she's knocked to the floor. We'll walk it to the other end, and she's going to shoot the 1-and-1. Surprised that Siloam has come out that aggressive there, trying to attack there because, especially right there on defense, if you're the team behind, you love getting a chance to score with the clock stopped, and that's number 4 on Hallie Hernandez. Gracie shooting the 1-and-1. This shot no good. With the rebound, Hamner had it, but Gracie Campbell gets the steal shot blocked from behind. Late call, but the right call. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here. Her shot was blocked, but they got her pretty good with the body. And that's number 3 on 44, Hamner. That's her third, and Gracie going to shoot 2 this time. That's the 10th team foul. Free throw is no good.
They're shooting that ball just a little bit too hard. She's hitting on the backside of the rim.
2:15 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Second free throw by Campbell. This one no good also. Jael Herod in the backcourt with the rebound. Lady Cyclones trying to take it away. We're going to get a whistle and a foul called on the Lady Cyclones, hoping for a jump ball, even though the jump ball would give the ball back over to Siloam Springs. Waiting to see who they post the foul on. That's going to be on Gracie Campbell, her third. And to the line will be Jael Herod. Well, she's had a fantastic night, this 5'10 senior, with 30 points. She's only missed 3 free throws, and she's been to the line every quarter and knocks down here. I show that she's hit her last 8 free throws in a row. Make it 9. She knocks them down both. 32 points for Jael Herod. It's a 9-point lead for Siloam Springs. Kara Davis, right side, three-pointer, good. And that's the first three-pointer by Kara Davis. Lady Cyclones don't call a timeout, even though they had 3 left. Here's a steal. No, it's almost a steal by Russell in the backcourt. Kara Davis deflecting that pass out of bounds. That three-pointer sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex.
That full court press is putting some pressure on Siloam Springs.
Hernandez in the backcourt. Gets it to Moorman. Moorman crosses the timeline. Her pass deflected out by Sarah Velasquez, and she can't save it in bounds. It'll belong to Siloam Springs around half court. A lead for the Lady Panthers is 6, 61-55 with 1:46 left. Moorman gets the inbounds pass in the backcourt. Lady Cyclones not going to foul probably until they get the ball in the front court. Hernandez has it. Russell can't catch her. She drives down the middle lane, ball lost, and here's an interception by the Lady Cyclones. Megan Fleming, a pass ahead to Velasquez, coming in, left side. Double team, spin move in the lane. Shot up, no good. There's Fleming. Her follow won't go. And it'll belong to Lady Cyclones out of bounds. Kara Davis will be the trigger man on the right baseline. 1:26 left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trail by 6. Now we have a substitute coming in for Siloam. This will be Lexi Fortner. She's one of their starters, a 5'5 senior. She'll replace Teifel. Kara Davis gets the inbounds pass. Quickly to Velasquez behind the arch. Kara Davis steps to her left, launches a 3. This one no good. With the rebound, Siloam Springs. Jael Herod has it. She dribbles out of trouble, crosses the timeline, slows it up, picking up her dribble and gets it to Fortner on the right side, right back to Herod. 1:10 left. Lady Cyclones chasing the basketball. Moorman has it way out up top. Russell needs to foul. They're only down 6 here. They trap Hernandez over to Moorman. Herod has it on the left wing. Velasquez can't foul. She's got 4 fouls. In the corner, Hebner to Fortner. Lady Cyclones giving chase, but no fouls yet. 48 seconds left, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on number 10, Megan Fleming. That'll be her 4th. They ran off a little bit more than 20 seconds there. We just need him to miss some free throws here. Sydney Moorman is 3 of 4 from the line in this game. 47.3 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trail by 6. Moorman gets 2. First one's good. That makes it a 3-possession game no matter what. No matter what happens here. Now the Lady Cyclones with 3 timeouts so they can stop the clock easily after made basket. Second free throw good. It's an 8-point lead for Siloam Springs. Rain thrown back in the game. She crosses the timeline. Right side to Kara Davis. Faking the 3. Drives in the lane. Shot is going to be missed, but a blocking foul called on Hernandez, and Hallie Hernandez has just fouled out of the basketball game. I'm confused on why they're challenging Russell there. If Russell's going to take a 2, I figure they might allow it. So 41 seconds left, and good job by Kara Davis drawing some contact. Kara going to the free throw line. Again, a chance to score with the clock not moving. Free throw on the way is good. Kara with 8 points tonight. Second free throw. Misses this one. Herod with the rebound. Lady Cyclones trail 63-56. 38 seconds left. In the backcourt is Herod. Dribbles in the front court. She's going to take it all the way with a layup. 34 points for Jael Herod. 65-56. It's a 9-point lead for Siloam Springs. Kara Davis launches a 3 from the right side. Knocks that one down, and Lady Cyclones call a timeout. That three sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex. We're going to take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trail by 6 with 20 seconds left. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. You got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated, they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. River Valley Tractor.
20.9 seconds left to play in the game. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 6. After that made three-pointer by Kara Davis, just when you think Lady Cyclones may be out of it, they come up with something like that and call timeout. They have 2 more timeouts left. Both teams actually have a couple timeouts left. And it'll get interesting if Lady Cyclones get a steal here.
Well, you know that's what Coach White is talking about. Don't foul, but go for the ball.
I don't know if they can allow Siloam Springs to get in the front court because that would waste 10 seconds. So they may be going for the steal. And if Siloam gets it inbounds, then they may be going for the foul there. Rylas in the game, and she's on the basketball. 6-foot junior. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Harris. She is going to be fouled. Jael Herod, 34 points tonight. They're a good free throw shooting team, but this is probably the one that you wouldn't want on the free line. You can't be all that picky, though. She's hit 9 in a row.
That foul's on Ellis. That's her first.
Hit 9 in a row, and she's 12 of 14 from the line. The free throw is no good. 19.7 seconds. That's a good thing there. You foul immediately if you don't get the inbound steal. And it only took a second off the clock. Second free throw. Missed this one. Gracie Campbell with the rebound. Gives it off to Howerton. 16 seconds. She crosses the timeline. Here's Velasquez. Left side. Three-pointer on the way. Good! And the Lady Cyclones call a timeout, and they trail by 3 with 11.7 left. I'll wait and see if it's a 30-second timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. 11.7 left. The Lady Cyclones did a good job by fouling there with only 1 second going off the clock. 2 missed free throws by Jael Herod, and the three-pointer by Sarah Velasquez has cut the lead in half. Velasquez with 23 points in this game as that three-pointer sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex. And to me, it's the same situation. If they get the ball in bounds, you foul as quick as you can. The Lady Cyclones still have 1 timeout left.
Sarah has 4 threes in this game, so chances are if you're going to shoot a 3, she's the one you want to put it in her hands.
Lady Cyclones trailing by 3 here, 65-62, which is the closest it's been since the first quarter. Siloam Springs with 2 timeouts left, so if they don't get the ball in bounds, you better believe when it gets about 4-second mark, they're going to call timeout. Again, Mariah Ellis on the basketball. They're going to have to throw it in around the 6-foot junior. They get the ball in bounds to Heavener in the backcourt here. They're trying to foul her. They do get the foul called with 8.4 seconds left. So 3 seconds going off the clock here. And if that's on Velasquez, she's fouled out of the basketball game. It's either her or Thone. They're going to call it on Rain Thone. That'll be her first. Well, you got to hope that she misses a pair of free throws here. This is Heavener's first trip to the free throw line. Did not score in the first half. Hit a couple of threes in the third quarter. First free throw is no good. Gracie Campbell will check in. Another three-point threat, replacing Mariah Ellis. .4 left, awaiting the second free throw by Heavener. She missed it. Lady Cyclones down 3. Velasquez with the rebound. Off to Kara Davis across the timeline with 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Steps inside the three-point line. Shoots a long 2 and misses on that. We have a rebound by Siloam Springs. And a foul in the back court with 0.2 seconds left. That might have been it. Kara Davis trying to draw a foul there, but the problem was she had stepped inside 3 points. I don't know if she didn't know where she was or maybe she thought it was a 2-point game. She dribbled just a little bit too far in before she drew contact there. So Mormon gets 2 free throws. No matter what happens here, probably it, but definitely it, as Mormon just hit the free throw. So the Lady Cyclones going to drop to 1-5 in conference play, winning their first conference game. They're on a little bit of a losing streak. The second free throw is good, and Siloam Springs going to improve to 1-5 on the season. Inbounds pass. The Lady Cyclones have fallen here by a score of 67-62. We'll take a quick break, come back with your totals from this game. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Lady Cyclones will lose it by a score of 67-62. Leading the way for Russellville, Sarah Velasquez had 23 points. Gracie Campbell, it might be a career high for her, with 19, and Kara Davis with 11. Siloam Springs was led by Jael Herod with 34 points. Lady Cyclones will host Little Rock Christian on Friday night at Cyclone Arena. Appreciate you joining us on YouTube. We're going to start another video here in just a few minutes with the guys on it. So we're going to take a break here and get everything reset. Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 67-62. Thanks for joining us.